Yo, listen, I don't know if it's a hack or it's just this post-capitalist world that we thrown into and how technology and everything. If I take off because I have a smartwatch,
Hmm.
if I take off my watch, a nigga might as well be off the grid. Like nothing reaches
Oh,
me. I'm
oh,
so used to a notification coming through my watch to notify me that someone's trying to get a hold of me
Oh,
that if I take my watch off,
that's a wrap.
yo, I might as well be like John Connor, like trying to stave off Skynet, man, like just living off the land and shit. It's wild,
can you hear the fan?
like a little, but it's not. I
Do
don't think
I
it's
sound
crazy.
No,
okay?
I gotta
Yeah,
sweat it out then. I
Yeah, that's what
guess
I'm trying to see.
my whole life, all I do is fight
crazy.
suffering, baby. This is
All I know
nothing.
is
Heat
You're
is
gonna be
pain.
looking like
nothing
you're
to
gonna be
me.
looking like Magic Mike at the end of this, man. You're gonna be
Yes, yes,
glistening.
yes, I am. Yes,
Quick,
it was so hot on Thursday.
Siri, play
When?
Pony.
Yeah, Thursday.
Oh, we didn't start recording again. Look at us.
Welcome to Do It for the Lord. My name is William.
And Nali.
I'm Omar.
Bugging out. Quite the reveal. Quite the reveal. This is gonna mark, I believe, episode 5 for us. So we haven't done any of that, jargon. But please like, comment, subscribe, show some love. Here we're trying to grow the show. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. How's the week? Well, it's been a couple weeks since we talked. How's everything been for y'all?
Hot. Humidity. A lot of it.
Listen,
You in that Cali life now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jersey boy in Cali, he is not
Yeah.
feeling it. He's not
listen,
feeling it at
It
all.
is really hot. The heat is more intense.
l-
Why?
listen.
Why?
The other day it was hot here, and I was like, I know I didn't want to shovel snow no more, but surely there were
Mm.
better choices.
I mean, there has to be an in between, right?
There
And you would
has
think.
to.
So here's the thing. You gonna get us some. You gonna get this politic. You gonna get this politic real quick.
Oh.
The thing is, I live in the place that should be like I get seasons. I should get the
Hmm.
in between.
Not
No, I
anymore.
don't get. There is no in between. There is really hot or
Yeah.
there's snow on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't get them 60, 67 degree days and clear. Like it just
Mm-mm.
doesn't really happen like that anymore, right? And y'all know what that is. Our earth is
Yes.
dying. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, like it's wild. It's just the temperature swings are crazy. So it was like it wasn't overbearing hot in Columbus today, but like yeah, it's
It'd
hot.
be
It's
hot
hot.
here.
And Omar, so I mean, Nali, obviously you know this too. You know this better than either of us. So I remember it would have been, I think October. My daughter had like she middle of softball seasons, things like that. And it had been hot in Columbus, right? And it'd been like, it gotten up to, I don't know, 82 or something like that, crazy for kind of like end of September, just like a quick, surge.
Percy?
So then I remember it being hot. We go down to Florida. Supposedly it's the same temperature.
Nope. It
No.
feel different. It
No.
says
But
85.
why
No.
why all my stuff overheating?
Yep.
Like that's all
Oh.
I gotta do to record. I'm like, yo, it's not even supposed to be that hot. Dripping sweat, can't keep
Yep.
anything in direct
Nope.
sunlight. That heat
Yep.
is
Nope.
different. Is different.
Unforgiving.
Cannot.
Change the Florida man real quick.
Can't take my phone out when I'm at Disney for too long. Like, it's
That's wild. That is
just
crazy wild.
my.
Florida is
I
doomed.
have a sunshade. It really is. It really is with minimal sand. Like,
Yep.
all bullshit, all worms, no sand. Weird. My sunshade for my car, it's so hot it has started to disintegrate. And I'm like, but you are a sunshade.
But that's actually your purpose. It's
Like,
that's like your sunglasses melting off your face. It's like, but why are you
why are you
why you
failing
here?
where I
Why
need
you
to? I don't understand.
You were built for this. No, I wasn't.
No,
Not this.
no, no,
Nah,
not at all.
you got me a Kroger dog. Like
Listen,
you should you need some Tony Stark shit for that because this ain't gonna cut it.
I even have
Um,
USB fans in my car. Like,
that's
it's,
wild.
mm,
And I assume you got the AC going 24/7.
listen, the economy's rough and my AC is out. So I have to bring a second shirt to work because I have to take off the work shirt when I get in the car to go home because I'll be sweating. It's so bad.
That's
Windows
antebellum heat
down,
right
everyone
there.
hearing what I'm listening to. It's bad.
Yo, yo. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into this episode because I don't want to go down that rabbit hole no more. I mean, are you getting depressed? When are we supposed to be talking about nerd shit?
Listen,
Okay.
I feel like nerd shit helps cope with the depression.
I mean,
It does.
yes, very much so. Also, it might help you troll right-wing folks online. So,
Oh,
the
that's my
Odyssey
favorite.
is pretty great. The Odyssey came out. Was this last week or 2 weeks now? It's been
2
out for 2
weeks.
weeks now. But we haven't been back, so it's our first chance to talk about it. I went and saw Odyssey opening night. It is really freaking good. I wrote my review is up on the site of it. It's really good. It is. It might be amongst the best movies of the year. There's been a lot of good
Ooh.
movies this year, and but it's one of those things where it's tough because it's Christopher Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of, if not the biggest director working right
Mm.
now. It is a huge budget film. It's an epic. It's the Odyssey, probably the most storied story of all time, besides like the Bible or some shit, right? And so,
I love
uh,
fiction.
you know what? We are not gonna, but uh, it should do numbers, right? Like it should be big.
Yeah.
So it has, and it should be good, and it is. Um, it's not a flawless movie by any stretch, and we're gonna talk like the meta of like Nolan a little bit, but it is really freaking good, and like the things that it does well, it does better than like almost anything else.
Mm.
That attempts that kind of a thing. So I really really dug it. I have not went back and saw it a second time. I do want to see it again in the theater before the run is done, and I know it's probably gonna be a while, but like the IMAX experience, like it's a real thing. It was really really
Mm-hmm.
dope. I really really dug it. Omar, I know you are gonna see it soon, but Nali, you have seen it. What would like your impressions? We're not gonna go into spoilers. Maybe do that in a later episode. Spoilers for the Odyssey, but at least Nolan's version of it, there might be some spoilers, right? So, how'd you feel coming out of the theater with that?
First, I'm gonna say Odyssey this, Odyssey that. Y'all ought to see our new website.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Thank you.
I thought that was going left, but it went right. Okay.
It went right.
Okay.
It went
With
right.
me, it could go in
It
any
went right.
direction.
Yes. It's a directional pad. But you.
I do my best.
Yes. So as a quick aside, yes, new website. It is launched. We're going to be talking about. We are going to the subscriber model. Yes. But it is free right now until we bring that online September 1. Definitely check it out. I'm very excited about the functionality of it. It is. It looks pretty. It's got video on there. It's got shorts on there. It's easier to navigate.
And you
I
can
really dig
navigate
it.
it with your shorts off or on.
Oh, also an option. Also an option. So going back from that beautiful segue, Nali, what'd you think of Odyssey?
I loved it. It was
Did you?
so good. Okay, but I'm also like, I'm really big on, so my dream job was always to do special effects makeup. So I have
Mm.
such a hard on when someone uses practical effects for things. That
Yeah.
movie
No, it's Nolan.
that
It's
movie is
Nolan.
all practical effects, which is insane. So like when you do watch it and you're like, ain't no way. Nope, all practical effects. Amazing.
Can you think of anyone? I don't think there's anyone else working now that would have said, "I'm going to adapt the Odyssey." That's got a Cyclops and giants and tidal waves and sea monsters and all this other stuff, and say, and I'm going to use practical effects every opportunity I
That's
can.
true.
Like like
Yeah.
no one else working would
Well,
even try that. I don't
I
think.
think Guillermo
Few.
Guillermo del Toro, his last Frankenstein
Yeah.
was practical effects.
Yes.
I think him and Nolan are probably like
I mean,
Only two.
they're like kin.
Yeah,
They're like kin though,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, yeah,
weirdly, but
for sure.
yes,
So yeah, like it was dope.
it was
Like so,
great.
practical effects. What else did you kind of pull from that?
I got it. I got a question for you guys. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Did them having big name actors, was that like, did that, what effect did that have for you? Was like, oh wow, like, oh, like Fast and Furious, like, oh, The Rock is in this one, like that, or was it like, were you expect, all right, you got all these big names, you better go big then with all these big names in it? What was, did you
The
expect it or did you?
performances
Performances
were
were there.
incredible. The
Okay.
Like,
performances were
look, to
incredible.
quote Kev on stage, go ahead, start setting them Oscars to the side.
Mm.
You could even
So
start engraving them.
there's going to be, realistically, Damon's going to get nominated.
100%.
Um, I don't because some of the parts aren't too big, so I don't know what I
Anne
don't know
Hathaway
like.
maybe supporting.
Oh no, 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 no!
Yeah,
Anne Hathaway's going to win.
yeah, no, 1,000%.
She's gonna. I don't know if
I
she's
was
gonna get
sold.
nominated for supporting. I don't know if she's gonna get nominated for best actress because she probably could get nominated for best like
Probably.
lead actress. She's gonna win.
Hmm.
Like,
Hands
yo,
down.
listen, you probably seen it in the promos, but that part, I mean, she's good the whole movie.
No notes.
There's not a scene that she is
No
average in. She
notes.
is awesome. And look, I am kind of when it comes to Anne Hathaway, and like everyone loves Anne Hathaway,
Mm-hmm.
and I like and respect Anne Hathaway, but I'm not like a Hathaway truther like that. She's incredible in this movie.
So
I
good.
know it
Incredible in this
remembers.
movie. And there's that scene that's just like I put it in my review, like this rage that she
Oh,
brings to Penelope. And there's that scene where they're trying to talk about the suitors and everything, talking with Telemachus, who's played by Tom Holland, of course. And she she says, "I don't even want this." He goes, and he's trying to barter for peace and trying to figure out a peaceful solution and blah blah. And he's like, he's like, "Do you want war or do you want peace?" She goes, I want Odysseus," and it just like shook the theater. And I was like,
Mm.
she won. She just won this
that's
shit.
it.
Like we got like 45 minutes, maybe an hour left in this movie. She just won.
Facts.
Like
And it was a long movie, but it didn't feel long.
so there's an interesting technical part to that. So like think of it this way. I think Oppenheimer was like 3.5.
Jesus.
I think Oppenheimer was like 3.5. And let me tell you something. I will watch every minute of that movie again.
Ooh.
I love Oppenheimer. But this is less than 3, and apparently, I don't know how verified this is. You can only because this was historic because the whole movie was shot on IMAX, right? The entirety of the film shot on IMAX. That has not been done something to this scale before,
Okay.
right? Like parts of IMAX, that kind of thing, but like no, start to finish IMAX. And apparently that has a time limit or a duration limit
Hmm.
that is like 3 hours. So like to do this in whatever, whenever they got done filming it, whatever, to do this in this current time frame, it could not actually be more than 3 hours.
Mm.
One of my beefs with the movie is it probably should have been about 3.5. I think there was definitely parts they could have fleshed out a little bit more. The pacing could have been a little bit better in some spots.
Listen,
It could have used another 15, maybe 20 minutes.
remember when we used to get DVDs and they had deleted scenes? This is the time. This is the time to
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
a special edition steel box with deleted scenes.
This is Lord of the Rings extended edition stuff.
Absolutely. And I watch that shit every weekend. So
The
like
extended
sign me up.
editions of those movies are great, by
I
the
watch them
way.
every weekend.
Like, dude,
Mostly because I'm
I remember I
autistic, but
remember I remember when those came out, and I'm like, this is another thing I shared with my dad. My dad was just the biggest Tolkien fan, and when that came out, it's like, okay, like there's like 45 minutes of extra footage on each of these films, and I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be a lot of bloat. Nah, fam,
no,
that you watch those, and like I don't want to go watch the
no,
regular
I
versions
have not gone
anymore.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and something tells me that this would be in a similar boat.
Yep.
But yeah, just the put a cap on the performances for sure. Tom Holland's good. Telemachus is kind of just a weird character in the lore, just because he's kind of
Useless.
yes, Yes, but by design,
Hmm.
right? He can't
Mm-hmm.
be too strong, otherwise, like, what's the
I
point?
never knew
And
my
he would just
father.
yeah. But I'll tell you one of my favorite performances, because, and someone made the point, not many actors of this stature would take this role. Robert Pattinson, I can't remember, as one of the lead suitor, the kind of he's like the antagonist of
Bitch
the
ass.
film, right?
I'm sorry.
Quite. And let me tell you, he has such he's Batman, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's Batman. Think of it this way. I think this is probably the best way to put it. I don't think you could get Christian Bale to play a sniveling, cowardly, conniving, just straight up punk ass character, right? Like, Pattinson is of a stature now
Yeah.
that this is the kind of role that those actors don't take, because he's just a complete punk, right? You think about there's some clause in the Fast, and you brought up Fast and Furious, Omar. There's
Yeah.
some
Yeah. Yeah.
clause in the Fast and Furious movies that, like, Vin Diesel and, like, The Rock had,
The
like,
Rock.
something basically they cannot be made to look foolish or embarrassed in those
They
movies at
can't
all.
lose.
Right?
Yeah.
They can't lose. Right? You have actors with that kind of ego and things like that, and, like, Pattinson's just like, what's the role? I have to look like just a punk, not a jerk. I have to look like a punk.
Yup.
Okay, bet I'll do it.
I'll do it.
And he did it so
And
good
just
that I'm kind of like,
jumps just feet first into it. It's awesome. It's awesome. The performances are top notch.
honestly, speaking of performances, it took me a hot minute to realize that the Bard was Travis Scott.
Really?
Yeah,
They so
Travis Scott's in this film?
that
you didn't see all the hype about it before then. Yeah.
no, because for reasons he not on my
Yes.
radar. So I was watching it and I
Fair
was
enough.
like,
So it's funny because, and this kind of leads us into, it's such a big part of the story now. Like, you know how, like, I've been reluctant to talk about, like, some of the trolling and the grifting and stuff like that about
Mhm.
a lot of
Oh yeah.
stuff, but it's part of the story of the Odyssey now. Because there was such a campaign to go against this film and to try to make this film fail. And no, the right wing grifters have not taken an L like this in a minute, because it's critically acclaimed. It's going to set all these box office records. They're saying this thing is headed for billions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and one of the things that people were mad about is Travis Scott being cast in this movie. And I kind of want to get this uh, correct here. So he's the Bard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's really only in the first, what, 2 minutes of the
and
movie?
then he appears again like maybe towards the end, and that's it. We
Remember,
never see him
yeah,
again.
we never see him again. Which is kind of a theme for what all the people that were
Yeah.
angry about Elliot Page. Now, Elliot Page has a big role. Like, he
Yes.
has actually a not a big role in terms of screen time, but big role in terms of the plot of the
Yeah.
movie.
Uh-huh.
Like, he plays a very pivotal part and is very well acted and very well done. Um, Lupita as Helena Troy also plays, and I'm gonna blank. Sorry if I'm offending my fellow literature buffs. Uh, Helen's sister, who was the wife of um, Agamemnon, and so she plays both roles. I don't think in the lore that the sisters were twins,
No.
but it makes sense. Like, she plays both roles. She's in the movie for a total of what? Like, total screen time
10 minutes
12,
ish.
10, 12 minutes, right? But impactful nonetheless. Uh, and I guess some people were like, well, why were they part of the big marketing if they weren't in the movie that much? And it's like, but they were legends. Like,
Yeah.
this is all myth, right? This is
Yeah.
all myth, and, like, myth is built upon the legends of these individuals and how they factor in, and, like, yeah, that's what you're selling the myth. So that's one thing. But no, I wanted to get the opening lines. There's a lot of different interpretations, but the opening lines of the Odyssey, some version of it is, "Sing to me, a man, muse, the man of twists and turns, driven time and again, of course plundered. Tell me of the sacking of Troy." right? That's how the Odyssey starts. And so Nolan even said, he's like, I wanted someone that can embody the bard of a storyteller that was going to kick off the movie. And so it's dope. Banging the stick, because I think it starts with John Bernthal's character being like, tell us the story about Odysseus, and then he starts in, and like it's like an epic way to start that film. It's just dope. It's just dope. It's just dope. Like sometimes you're watching something, you're like, this is like awesomely made, awesomely acted. I feel good being seated for this film. I don't know. I guess there's not a whole lot more to say without spoilers that are specific to Nolan's version. Nali, did you have anything else specific that you kind of want to talk about the film?
That shit was fire.
It's fire. It's fire.
It was fire.
No, I'm gonna watch it again. I think that. So I don't know. We haven't talked about this. Are y'all as big Nolan fans as I am? Have you like seen all of Nolan's films?
Most of them.
I don't know if I've seen all of them. I've seen what are all of Nolan's films? Because I can name you. I think I probably knew of them starting with Batman, Tenet.
So obviously you got the Batman trilogy, Dark Knight trilogy. You got Memento was,
that was him?
one of the first. The first film was The Following. No one's seen The Following, but Memento was the breakout film. Of course, Inception, and then you have a little known film, Insomnia, which is one of my favorites with Al Pacino and Robin Williams, in the villain role.
I remember that one. I remember that one.
That's where they're in Alaska, and you have the like 3 days of constant sunlight, kind of, the phenomenon that goes up there.
Yeah.
And so you got Pacino plays a cop, and he's like slowly kind of like not losing his mind, but like he's suffering delirium at the same time he's trying to hunt down his serial killer. It's a good film. It's a really good film. So wait, I've named that. Of course, you got Tenet, and you have Oppenheimer. I feel like I'm missing a big one in there. I said, Interstellar.
Yeah.
I think that was the only one I didn't like.
You need to watch Interstellar again.
You said Inception, right? Did I space out?
I said Inception. Yeah.
I saw Hail Mary. Do I really have to see Interstellar again?
Yes, because Hail Mary's good. Interstellar, that's one of those, like, you don't realize the brilliance till you see it the second time.
Mm-hmm.
It's really so smart. It's so smart. And like, when did you see it? Like, when did you see it? Like when it came out?
It came out. Yeah.
So it's been a minute. Look, man, I'm just trying to tell you.
Listen.
You're going to get mad at me. I'm saying.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at Nolan. I'm just mad that man went to a black hole and was behind his bookcase, and I'm like, all right, I gotta just believe this.
What you know about these fifth dimensional beings, dog? You didn't like that it went you didn't like that your sci-fi went super sci-fi at the end? Is that what happened? You like Star Trek before they go through the wormhole. Is that what you're telling me? Then you're like, it's too much for me. It's too much for me.
I hate space. I hate it so much. I hate space. And I was there. I'm trying. I am trying.
So let me shift it this way. Nali, what are what would you think you'd be your 3 top Christopher Nolan films? And you can include the Batman films in there if you want.
Why would I do that?
Oh, okay. I mean, The Dark Knight is, oof. Dark Knight's like a perfect film almost. Damn.
But I don't fuck with that rich white man like that.
That's fair.
Top. I do like Interstellar, but I don't think it's up there. I think
It'll be a mandatory rewatch for Omar. We're gonna force this.
Fine. I'll watch it again.
It's gonna be like Bird Box. We're gonna have him like pull the eyes back, like, nah, you watching this, B?
We should do it together. Be good content. I'm gonna say Odyssey is up there. Faux show. I wanna say Inception, not because of the story, because the end, but like visually and the way he put everything together, Inception
Yeah.
is probably up there.
Inception's a Swiss watch. Like the way
Honestly.
it
Yeah.
fits is just
Then
crazy.
every time you're like, when did I get this attachment? Every time. Every rewatch, I'm like, I have questions. I have
Yeah.
so many questions. Um, I don't know what my third would be.
Omar, of the ones you've seen,
Um,
what you got? Give Nali a second to think about it.
Dark Knight, Inception, Tenet. I mean,
Dunkirk.
I think Tenet is my Interstellar
Is
Oh,
it?
because I know.
Dunkirk. I forgot about Dunkirk. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, I think Tenet is my Interstellar because like the intricacies and everything like that, and I know he's going back through time and then doing the choreography where it's not like just like the thing being rewound. Like, oh no, we
Yeah.
are actually fighting backwards in the steps. I'm like, you got it, yo, you got it. And I know this is, I gotta watch this again. This is some heady shit that's way smarter than me. Dog, you got it. Yeah, I think that's my Interstellar. I think that's
Hmm.
my. Where I'm like, yeah, this is. I appreciate this.
I'm mad at that. I think my top three, and not, I don't know what my number one is. I think Inception still got to be up there. I think, I think the one I struggle with is like Memento in my top three or not. I don't think so. I don't know that it's aged as well.
Mm.
Probably not.
But I remember when I saw it, I was just like, this is just brilliant filmmaking. Oh my God.
Cinema.
So I don't think it's in my top three. So I got Inception. I got Oppenheimer, man. Oppenheimer is that good to me. And then oh, probably The Dark Knight. Probably The Dark Knight. I think Odyssey would probably come in number four for me. Like it's up there, but it's not amongst my favorites of his. Uh Interstellar probably right after that. Although I don't know, Interstellar and Odyssey kind of battling for me.
So good.
I did not like Interstellar the first time I saw it. I went back and I saw it 3, 4 years after that, however long it's been. And I just remember being like, I missed so much in this movie
Mm.
that's actually going on and like just the really, really smart stuff. Um Interstellar's up there for me. Uh Dunkirk, I've only seen Dunkirk once. I loved it.
I love war movies.
But I've only seen it once. And so I think I'd probably rank it higher. And I would have to say, just because it's so different, not shot, it looks like a Nolan film,
Mm-hmm.
but it's such a different genre
Of Nolan
that I
films.
think it's usually
Yeah.
just like I did. Like I think most people forget that he did that. Um, Especially at the end is crazy when Hardy lands and he's behind enemy turret. Oh God. Oh, stop your heart. Um, but yeah, I think that'd be my top three. Um, for me, it's Coogler and Nolan, man.
Mm.
Like those are my sight unseen. They've got a movie coming out. I'm there.
Yeah.
Like done. Those two, for sure. Um, so good, so good. Like there was moments in this movie for different reasons that I felt the same way at times that I felt watching Sinners. Like I'm just watching a master hit his craft. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, cool, cool. Omar's gonna see Odyssey. You'll give us some thoughts next time. So your boy Aang, the last Airbender, went street legal
Yeah,
this past week.
finally.
No leaks. We out here official on Paramount. You know, if you want to pay for Paramount, then you might have to go got back to your old ways. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Go back to the get pulled back in. But no. So for real, it finally dropped on Paramount. And I want to hear what y'all think about it. Have you seen it?
I've not yet.
Yeah.
You have not seen it, Omar. You've
Oh,
seen
I
it.
saw it. Oh, I saw it.
I seen that
Oh,
shit.
I
when did
seen
you
it.
see it?
Um,
Don't ask me questions.
I
Is that legal?
don't ask
That
me no
legal?
questions.
That's,
Hey, don't ask me no questions. I'll tell you no
tell you
lies,
no. I'll
right?
tell you never a lie.
But no, it did drop. It's on Paramount now. We did talk about it before when the trailer dropped, just talking about how we kind of how and a lot of people still want it in the theater. Um, I have seen it. I have feelings about this. Omar, I want to open up to you first. Like, did you like it? What'd you like about it?
I loved it.
Whatever.
I won't. I guess I'll keep the spoilers. I won't do any spoilers, but I love that we got to see Aang's people. We got to dispel some rumors about Aang's people. Let's say that.
Okay.
We got to see some nomad some folks bending,
Oh,
and
so you doing the bending?
yeah, we saw who was doing the bending, and also that we got to go deeper into the lore of the Avatar as well, which I've been begging for.
That part I did enjoy about deepening the lore of the Avatar line. I thought that was cool, and also it makes the people that hate Korra even dumber. So many avatars have fucked up. So
Everybody
many
does.
avatars, like almost every single one, has had a colossal
Huge.
mess up that has actually influenced the world in some kind of
Yep.
way.
Yep.
And it's just like to single out Korra about quote unquote losing the Avatar line as like the big thing is so sort of like it doesn't it's so ahistorical to the Avatar history. So,
Hmm.
um, okay, so yeah, I agree with that. Anything else that you saw that you like to?
How far Aang is willing to. I did not blame him. I did not blame him. What he was willing to risk for just a glimmer of hope
Getting his people.
that he's been
Yeah.
holding on to. Just I had no blame for him for that. And seeing Team Avatar as a full in their prime get active together and jump motherfuckers, and how they, without even words, how they work together in unison, how they're able like to just, yeah, how they're able to mobilize in unison and get active. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm with this.
All right, I'm gonna be brief because Omar is my brother. I love him. I don't like
Oh,
disagreeing with him in front of people.
oh,
Um, Beautiful gowns, man. His beautiful gowns.
oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it looks amazing. The fight scenes are pretty damn cool. It is very, very good to see the gang back together. Like seeing Team Avatar is awesome. And so obviously I don't want to spoil stuff. Uh,
I'm
it's a
dying.
MacGuffin though. Like the whole thing's a MacGuffin. Like so and I put this in the review. I wrote the review for it on BNP. Uh, the whole quest and what you talk about, like Aang's willing to do to get his people back. If you know Legend of Korra, you know he doesn't come close to it. Like for us, it's a false mission, right? Like it's going to end in failure, and not like there are ways to do that it how can I say this? The story felt like a waste of time. It felt like we were spinning our wheels.
It's
And
it's a retcon, right?
also, it is a retcon. And also, this is another thing where it's like, okay, that movie cool, but like if you wanted to tell this story, this is a miniseries, dog. Like
Yeah,
this should
yeah,
have been like, so the movie runtime is almost 2 hours, so I don't know what that translates to, episodes, but like it needed another 40 minutes of like actual development going around, seeing how things were influenced. Um, and also, I think the biggest miss is you brought Team Avatar back together, and they didn't get to do anything.
yeah.
Like they were in some fight scenes, they talked to each other for 30 seconds, but like, and also like you talking about some bending going on. Small spoiler: our folks got washed in their first fight, washed
I like that.
and left for dead. Like
I like that.
it's tough because I do want to see that, but like the teamwork looks good. But here's the question, Rez, and Nali, this is I think most important, like most interesting thing that came out of the movie to me, and I don't know if it's been done on purpose, but you can draw this now. When everything was equal, airbenders were the baddest motherfuckers on the planet. And what it is, what this movie has taught us, and season 3 of Korra was here, is that nobody was ready to adapt to an airbender if they hadn't fought one in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Because these airbenders come in and they wreck shop on everyone. And I think that is kind of cool because I like in season 3, right, of Korra, Zahir is washing everybody until he runs into Tenzin. And then
Yes.
Tenzin's like, fam, you have no idea what
What I've been through.
man, hand me the blinky, dog. You have no idea what you're doing with that thing, right? You still got the safety on, right? So that part, like at first I was kind of frustrated. I was like, why is he just whooping that? Like these are Zuko
Masters.
and Katara and Toph, like 4v1, and it's not close. I kind of had a hard time with that at first, but then I was kind of like, well, the reality is nobody knows how to fight an airbender.
Mm-hmm.
Like unless you spar, I mean, I guess he should have been sparring with Aang, but Aang got his shit pushed back too. So I
And
don't know
and
what to
one
do
willing
with
to
it.
go that far as well, and one being like as lethal
Well,
too.
that's like
'Cause
that's like the Batman Joker shit, right?
yeah, yes,
Or even in a different version, that's like the Batman Superman thing, right? Like,
yeah,
yeah,
yes,
Superman should be able to beat Batman 100 times out of 100, but is Superman willing to go as far as Batman is,
yeah.
right? Like that's the difference. And so I think you see some
I
of that.
did you not? There's an element. I'll leave it in for spoiler. I'm a sucker for grief. So and
Me
to see
too.
that element,
Now
well,
he's like, now you playing my song.
you're gonna love where this goes. Then this journey that Aang goes on, and where that leads to. So I like that. I like that explanation for that journey that took place and what
Yeah.
took place there. So I was really with that. And also here we got to see that, oh, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. You go back far enough, we see, I mean, there are other nations that weren't, the Fire Nation
Yeah.
isn't the only nation that
No,
was,
they were
about
not.
that.
No, they
Yeah,
were
so
not.
that can be a surprise for them,
Yeah.
but it's also it also makes sense when you come to think
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that's always been there.
How power shifts
How did that
and
start?
yeah.
And
Yep.
then to see that and to see what the Airbenders did their role as, it's like, oh, okay, cool. And you guys did like, hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute. Like, so
Yeah.
I those elements to history I did enjoy, but I understand exactly what you're coming from. Well, what does this matter? Because we know how it ends this way, even though you
Yeah.
tied it to Korra with this. That's nice. However,
I don't think
we
they
already know
tied it
the outcome.
enough. I don't think it. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think it
They didn't
ties
double
enough. This
knot
is what
it. They just left.
no, they did
Just
not.
okay.
No, they did not. But no, like so those are my hitters on that. Like, did I hate myself for watching it? Absolutely not. But like, I was like, it was hard to watch that for me and be like, if they had done this path, if they went this path with it, if they went this path with it, I think it could have been just a lot more potent of a story. Um, and I guess we could segue into this a little bit. Y'all seen the trailer for the new Avatar, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
guess they're
yeah.
twins that separate, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this, and again, I hate judging stuff that ain't came out yet. That shit they talking about Korra better be some propaganda
I
because
believe it.
if this is like in universe lore,
Nah.
I will burn this motherfucker to the ground.
I think it's as you said before, like, oh, Avatar got blamed for this, but I am 1,000% sure. No, I did this to save the world. Everybody just thinks I went whatever. They blame me for it, even though I saved this shit. I know, ain't no way she ain't did that shit to save it. And what do you think about the? I like the anime. The animation's different. It feels softer, but they're still getting gully. I like when they show
It's
Korra.
all digital and
Oh,
it's
that's what
not.
it is.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're in a different era.
It
You
felt like
know,
an anime almost, like soft
yeah,
anime.
yeah. Like I didn't dislike it, but it obviously
Yeah.
it's a little. If you've watched Korra as much as I have, as much as you have,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, it's a little jarring, right? And also like think about this, like the budget for movies and stuff is different. Like the Aang movie looks incredible.
Mm.
You can't really keep that up for a series, right? Like that's so you would love it to look like all of it to look like that, but right not. But we'll get more news on that because I think that drops kind of soon, doesn't it?
Let's see. Is it this year and topping next year?
I don't think we have that long away. I'm not sure, but uh, I mean, it's Avatar. I'm gonna check it out.
October 9th. You're right.
Yeah, it's coming, right?
Mm.
It's coming. So hell yeah, brother. So Nali, I want to pass this to you because you wrote the very splendid
Thank you.
article about the reveal of our newest Black Panther, our newest entry into Wakanda. So please take it away. Give us the news.
I am a little hype, and by a little hype, I mean super hype. I don't know obviously, grief, right? Grief.
Grief.
Um, so it's felt empty in the MCU. And MCU, I'm looking at you. It's not empty because Kang is gone. Recast that shit. Look at you fucking up storylines for what? Anyway,
I
because there's a difference between grief and call a casting director and figure it out.
Yeah.
But homie from across the pond, David Johnson, is going to play T'Challa Jr., aka Toussaint. We met him at the end of Wakanda Forever. I'm kind of hyped. This young man, he put his foot into every role that he's had so far.
Every role.
And he's so
Every
young, and
role.
so I know it's just gonna keep going up.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
like,
So young, in fact, you kind of be like, do you want to get chewed up by the MCU factory? You know what I
listen,
mean? Like
but I
that's kind
I
of
feel like his first projects were enough where it's like where you have people like John Bernthal and Elizabeth Olsen and whatnot. Like I feel like MCU is funsies for them. They're like, I can go
yeah,
back to my dramas and crazy things. Like, no big deal. Like, this is fun. This is my like, like where you take like a contract job just to stay busy, kind of.
yeah,
I feel like this will probably end up like that for him because like, well, he got to show up for a couple of Avenger movies and maybe like two or three Black Panther movies and then maybe an appearance in a show or two, maybe like a side job. Keep your eye.
I like that cast. I wish more castings were like this, not to be ageist either as well, but like for a character like, oh, we're building off of this. We know they'll be around for like a long. Tom Holland, right? We've
Yes.
kind of watched him grow up the Spider-Man, and now he's. I forgot. I was talking with Franz about this, where there's only one other character in Marvel has had four movies. That's Thor, and he's going on a fifth one now. Spider-Man's the second one to do this. So with this new casting as T'Challa, we get to see this person
Girl.
grow
Yeah.
and go on to. So I prefer it that way instead of like, oh, this huge name. Like
yeah.
I prefer it
Same.
this way.
Oh, you don't want Ben Affleck as Batman back? That kind of
I
thing?
already
You want
had
that
Ben
again?
Affleck as Batman. I was there when Ben Affleck was Daredevil, and I
Facts.
had to support it. B minus movie, B minus movie. But beside it, but yeah,
Jennifer Lawrence as
I prefer.
Elektra.
I was there.
We were
It
there.
happened.
In fact,
To
we were
quote
there
Cody
when she came
Rhodes,
back. We were
yeah,
still here.
and got the movie. To quote Cody Rhodes, it happened. Hey, Jar Jar Binks, it was there. It happened.
Then she gonna pop up in
But like
Deadpool Wolverine.
that's
Um,
true, and she did. But then also like I guess comparing this casting of T'Challa to like a Ryan Gosling, where that man that man is good in whatever he does. That man is golden in
yes,
whatever he does. And so like and
yes.
he wanted to be Ghost Rider for a long time, and it's happened. Like I'm like I have
Happy for
no
So
doubt
him.
that
so
he
Mhm.
I
so
have
let-
no
so
doubt that he's gonna bang.
so here's the
Let's put it
problem
that.
though. Here's the
What's
problem with all that
He
though.
what's the
old as
problem?
fuck. I'm sorry, what? Um,
I mean, I think he's gonna kill it. He really wanted to be
Yeah.
Ghost
I
Rider.
think
Awesome.
yeah, I think
Awesome.
he'll be
Awesome.
good.
Same thing, Channing Tatum really wanted to be Gambit. It finally came through, right? Came through as kind
Hmm.
of a joke in Deadpool Wolverine, but now he's in Avengers, right?
I feel
Right?
like
Mm-hmm.
it's still a little jokey
Cool,
joke to me, but like
cool,
I'm gonna let it
cool.
fly.
Mm, where the fuck my Blade movie at?
Listen, we
Good.
never gonna get it.
I don't want
Let it
to.
Exactly.
go.
I don't. I
Listen,
kind of.
No,
No, no, no, no.
don't.
I
listen.
will
It's
not.
never gonna
I will
Don't
happen.
never let it
not.
go.
It's never
Never.
gonna happen for us. We are gonna be
I,
holding our breath. We're gonna be blue in the face. We're gonna have to take turns doing CPR. I'm certified, so I'll go first. So someone else hold their breath first. But like, it's just listen.
I too am certified.
It's
Yes.
not gonna
Uh,
happen.
He
They
feels
hate
bad though,
us.
guys.
They hate us.
Feige feels bad about it though.
Does
He
he?
feels really bad
Does
about
he?
it. He
Doesn't he
said he
feel
feels really
bad?
bad.
I'm sure.
He feels like he
It
took the L
feels
with
just
that.
as bad as the stank under that fuck ass hat he be wearing all the time.
Goddamn.
Like,
Goddamn.
listen, he don't feel bad. He don't feel bad.
Not bad enough.
Nope,
Not
not bad
bad
not bad
enough.
enough.
Because
enough.
and
Because
it's
where the fuck is the
and
movie?
Ghost
Where's the
Rider is a
movie?
part of the Midnight Suns too, which is what Blade is a part of. So it just doesn't.
If we get a Ghost Rider movie before we get Blade,
We
We
are.
are. We
I'm gonna
are.
pull
The
up.
Blade is
I'm
canceled.
pulling
It's
up.
done.
It's
I'm
done.
pulling up.
The thing is, man, I kind of wonder with Blade. I know obviously to start with the Black Panther casting. Just to chime in on that, excited. I didn't love Wakanda Forever.
I
I had a lot of
I
issues
didn't
with it. I
either.
thought Namor was awesome. I thought
Yes, Aqua
freaking
Papi.
Angela Bassett was good God, just phenomenal in that. So I think there was like some good performances and obviously some huge set pieces. I didn't love the movie, but I do think, and I don't even think it was a T'Challa problem. I think they could have done different, made different decisions. But uh, I'm excited. I'm excited. It makes sense. There's some comic precedent that they can kind of follow. They can still do some T'Challa storylines from the comics with Tucson, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that, and like we really needed Black Panther to cross Doom. Like we needed that.
Yeah.
Like that's such a. I mean, Doom War is still one of my favorite runs. I mean, when my dude went before the vault and laid himself bare and was like, "Look, I'm gonna use this vibranium to better the world, and you may not agree with it," but the vault was like, "That man ain't lying. He pure
He's
of
not. He's
heart.
not lying. He's
Let
not.
this man
I
in.
can't.
Let this man in. He can grab whatever you want to grab."
That white boy
T'Challa,
real. That white boy
T'Challa
real. I don't
was
know what you want me
so
to do.
offended. He was so offended.
He
How
was like,
could you?
but Victor's rocking with us, so I mean.
Yep. Yep. But anyway, I love Doom War. I love like Deadpool coming. Like they have the elements to do Doom War if they really wanted to. But I
Mhm.
think they started too big, right? Like now it's an Avengers
Yeah.
level event kind of a thing. Anyways, um, I'm excited for it. So that's I just say that Bear. To the Blade thing, they could have went so many ways
Yeah.
with Blade. They could have
Multiple.
made it a typical action film. They could have made it a horror film, right?
Yep.
Like that could have been like a Marvel horror
Slasher.
film, right? Slasher. It could have been so many things. You could have put him in New Orleans, but like, oh my God, like just I'm thinking of all the texture, all
Back
the
in
things
London.
they could have done, all the things they could have done with that. Like it was really like limitless all the ways they could have took that story and Ali is such a phenomenal actor. You like such a waste.
I
It's
mean,
such a waste. We've had so many bad MCU movies and the fact that they couldn't even get out the door with this
which
Hmm.
it's hurtful.
it's wild to me because I really thought we were gonna get it. I thought they were embracing the horror thing because we get Marvel zombies. We had Werewolf by Night. I want to
Yep.
say, even though it's not exactly spooky, but like Agatha All Along was great. Um, Doctor Strange was also veering. Like I was like, it's there. I'm gonna be so upset if his introduction is just Midnight Suns. Like I need something. I need something. Like
I think we're gonna get lucky to get Blade in
anything.
anything.
They're
Hmm.
probably gonna have to recast.
They're gonna recast. If that even.
That's
He's
ass.
perfect. He's freaking perfect for that role.
They don't care.
Anyways, um, yeah, MCU. So, but I will say this. I think we talked about it. No, we haven't talked about it. I was kind of surprised that a lot of people did not like the trailer for the new Avengers flick. What'd y'all think about it?
It looked like every other Marvel trailer. It's like
Which
it's the
is
recipe. They stuck to the rivers and the lakes that they're used to. What's wrong with it?
yeah.
What's wrong with it? The one thing
Yeah.
that
I'm
they're good at is telling us the entire movie in a trailer. So what's the problem?
yeah,
But Marvel also got very good at
lies,
lying to
They
us in
do. They be
trailers,
do
lie.
right?
like that time they said we were getting a Blade movie.
Yeah,
You
like that end
know,
credit scene. Yeah. Yeah,
bitches.
agreed. I liked it. It, it
Listen, but
again,
the way
no, you're right.
they cut a lot of scenes with Namor and then in Panther suit. I was like, oh, Marvel, you messy,
Little
messy
messy.
boots.
Little messy. Uh I do like Doom has like the one scene and it's like I I I don't know if it's lazy because it was such a big thing in Ragnarok, but when Thor gets stopped, it's a big deal,
yeah,
right? So, the destroying of the hammer and all that. Like they didn't show the destruction of the hammer in that trailer, but they showed her stopping the hammer,
yeah.
right? So maybe we're overusing that a little bit. But I think the thing that's still universally true is like Doom is just a great character. He's just like one of the
Yes,
best villains like in any comic book universe ever. And I don't know. I'm still not like super like not ever gonna be mad that Robert Downey Jr. is playing a character, but I do think it's lazy they couldn't
Yep.
find someone
it's
else to
horrible.
play
Yeah,
Doom.
wildly
Um,
lazy.
Having said all that, like Doom is gonna be great, right? Like Doom's gonna be great, and it's one of those. There's a few characters like this that I'm just like, I hope this character sticks around for this particular comics run. I hope this character sticks around for this particular comics run. And we got we gotta see Doom in Battle World, man. We gotta
Yeah,
see it, man. We
yeah.
gotta see it. We gotta see it. Secret Wars, man. We gotta see it. We gotta see it. We gotta see Doom versus the Beyonders. We gotta see him and Strange, like the relationship between him and Strange. I have to see all of it. I have
It's.
to see it.
Do you feel because we're going? I feel like there was no lead up with Doom aside from that glimpse with at the end of
The
Fantastic Four,
Fantastic
right?
Four. Yeah.
But if he was led up like
Like we did with
Thanos,
Thanos.
yeah, that and
What do
that
we
that's the
have before
biggest.
then? What's coming out before then?
What do you mean? What's coming out for like MCU?
Yeah, besides Spider-Man. Because I don't think
Spider Man might
Spider-Man
be
will
it.
have any. Oh, Vision Quest in October. I don't think that'll have Doom in it.
Yeah, like there's nothing.
No.
There's.
So you
It's
just
just.
going no foreplay? You just going
That's the
like
saying.
we're in high school?
Yes,
You're just gonna
I
go
don't
right to
mind
it?
that though. I don't
but
mind that though.
but then we don't know the relationship with him and Stephen Strange. Then like, oh, what's it gonna? It's like, oh my God,
Why
Doom.
is
Like,
intimacy
we,
dead?
how do we know you got? How do we know you
The
know each
only
other? Like,
so I'm good with it except
His mother
for
probably has the same name as someone else's mother.
yeah. I
I'll never
uh
forget that.
I would have liked to see, and I guess it's all dependent on where you pick it up. So like something I feel very confident is going to happen is that a relationship will develop between Doom and the Fantastic Four.
yeah,
is going to be they're going to be fighting, but at some point Doom will be entrusted to some proximity of the Fantastic Four, whether it's taking care of the kids, whatever, blah blah blah, like being ward of them, right? I think that's going to happen. I think there's like too much potential for it not to happen. I think I would have liked to see not even him in an antagonistic role, but some relationship beyond the 2 second, after credit scene with the Fantastic Four. I think
yeah.
that would have been cool. Um, I don't know. I don't because I know how they did Thanos, but I'm cool with him just appearing as this threat, like
It
kind of
just
comes out of nowhere. I'm not mad at that. Um, I think if it's Robert Downey, well, here's the way to think about it from a practical business standpoint. If it's Robert Downey Jr., he's going to be in about 4 or 5 movies. right?
Yeah.
So there is going to be time to either flesh out these relationships or show some flashbacks or whatever, or I mean, like, I wouldn't doubt that Doom's gonna have some kind of buddy cop situation with like Strange in some movie, like halfway through the movie, that kind of a thing. They're gonna milk it. It's MCU,
Hmm.
so it's not like we're gonna get Doom for one or two movies and be done. Doom's gonna be around. I think it is interesting to introduce him as like the big antagonist, and something tells me he's not going to be the big antagonist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably not.
So we'll see. But I don't know. I've not been interested in the MCU in a while, like a long while, and I am right now. Like,
Mm.
I'm gonna go see Spider-Man.
I'm wondering if we're like at a turning point. I'm hoping, like I'm hoping this was a coaching moment. They perused the Reddits, the threads, the Twitters, and they were like, this is what the people are saying. Pay the
Hmm.
writers to give good stories. Got it. Because honestly, I was going to show it to Spider-Man because it's Marvel. I've been in this too long. I'm going to do everything because I'm committed. I've been here for so long. What I look like clocking out
Yeah.
now after I've been here forever. So I'm going to clock out before my retirement and not get my full pension? That's crazy. We don't do that here. But a friend of mine went to the premiere yesterday and he was like, I was wrong. That shit was great. And I was like, you know what?
Mm.
Maybe we're onto something. Maybe we're
Yeah,
moving.
Maybe we're back.
I think I'm just weirded out because we had all the build up with Thanos. We built up Kang. And now it's something,
Mm.
by the way, Doom. And I'm like,
No, no, and also to be fair, like,
Whiplash.
it was supposed to be Kang.
It
Yeah.
should have
Like
been
they were
Kang.
like the thing that y'all are asking about, they were doing with Kang. I literally watched the He Who Remains scene from
Loki.
Loki, yeah.
Loki just like a few days ago, and that Negro can act, man.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It's a shame
Had to be
that
weird.
Negro can act. I'd be a weirdo, but yeah, that scene's incredible, and it would have been incredible, and even like the Ant movie is bad, like as a movie is bad, but he's not.
They're fucking
Like,
Hmm.
awful. Why did Scott Lang not die? I don't
He
understand.
should have died.
He
should
should have
have died. I
fucking
think I
He
think
should have
died.
he's,
died
he's
or
supposed
been
to.
In
gravely
this
injured.
essay, I will, like,
Scott Lang should have died. Queen Ramonda should have been gravely injured, like needed a
absolutely.
cane or some shit like that.
Yeah,
That's the biggest mess up.
that's yep. Uh, but no, like that scene when in Quantumania, when he's like revealed to be who he was, that he was in exile and not like that's he's just chewing the scenery at that. Hate had to go down that
Why
way.
everyone's so good
Um,
weird? Leo, this
it's
dude.
part. It's I think it's that
Listen,
madness genius thing, whatever. But um, no, I'm invested in the MCU for the first time in a while, and they have said they're going to do quality over quantity instead of just trying to buckshot all the MCU properties at us all the time. And I think the TV shows they're going to be like Wonder Man, like they're going to be like these isolated stories that can have some connective tissue, but they're not integral to knowing the plot of
Anything.
everything. You know what I'm saying? I hopefully now for this continued universe is going to be better because I hope they working out because DC seems like they about to commit the same freaking
that's what
sins.
happens when you talk so much shit.
Yeah, because like the Clayface thing looks oh cool. I guess if you into body horror, like
Like what?
it's mm, I don't know. But anyway, Omar, I want to give you the floor because you've been traveling, homie.
Yes, I have.
You've been traveling. You've seen some things. You've literally seen some things. So Omar went down to DreamCon. And then was it the very next week? Was just this past week or maybe 2 weeks?
Damn, it was about a week or two, and then it was San
Yeah.
Diego Comic Con. Yeah.
All right. So I mean, some of the stuff we may have talked about already because reveals and everything. But what were your highlights? Give us DreamCon first. Like, what were some of the best things you saw there?
Best things I saw at DreamCon. I'm always a t-shirt guy, so
Hoodie.
I like
Sorry.
that's
And I was like, that's the best thing I saw there. And I wasn't even
I
there.
wasn't even there, but I clicked the hashtags and I scrolled.
so
Sure
getting to
did.
hang with other BNP members. We're also with Aisha and France and our friends Jimmy Kamani and Tiffy Starchild, obviously of BNP as well. We're all down there. Um, just be like we were spread out, but also when we're coming together, just being on the floor. Being on the floor is really good, and I like
Yeah.
looking at t-shirts, despite who's wearing them. That there was a really dope one that France got, where it's Miles Morales, Huey Freeman as Miles Morales, sitting chilling on a corner. And then we were watching I was watching them do like Street Fighter, and I'm like, I've never been like to sit down and watch a game. But I was like, oh, this is okay. This is really yeah. I can get behind this. Okay, seeing them game it out like that. Did I get to go to many? Did I get to do many? I'm trying to. It's hard this far back trying to remember the panels
You did the
that I went
lanterns
to.
thing, right?
Oh yeah, that was San Diego Comic Con.
Was that dope? So did you get to watch like the first episode or anything, or just kind of like
Nah, man.
presentation thing?
That was thanks to Francis. I got to be a plus one of his. Then going to the activation for that.
Okay.
I think the coolest activation I had done before that. It's hard to even remember. This is the best. You go in. I'll do a video on it too. But you go in, and they're all human, and they're like, all right, they're treating this like it's a training session, and you're getting enrolled into the course.
Yeah.
And so they're all there like, okay, this is group one, do we group two, group three? I'm so glad they switched us from group two to group three because then we had the black instructor. My man came down all serious. He came down mad serious and he puts his foot up. He's like, I got to tie my shoe right now. But after this, you're going to take me definitely serious. You're going to take me so serious after this. And he was hilarious. He's like, okay, we got to go through. We're going into this town. They know we're Green Lanterns, but we got to investigate. We're gonna go through this. It was like this barn type thing. We had to avoid a spotlight going through there. I don't know if I still have I cut myself going through the thing because somebody dropped something. And you signed a waiver, baby. You signed a waiver for this. So I was like, it wasn't bad. So, but we were like, all right, cool. And then it has you interacting with like the sheriff there, like, oh, like what are you guys doing here? Do you have something to do with the meteor there? And he let me like ad lib a line as well.
Nice.
And he's like, okay. Now we're gonna go break into the sheriff's office, all right, and we gotta look for like almost like an escape room. You gotta look for clues and everything. And he asks, all right, who's the smartest, who's the bravest, who's the strongest? He had us each doing a thing. And this dude was so great because me and Zay from Kings of the Castle. We were together and we get out there and he kept saying like, hey, in this town they shoot first here, all right? They shoot on sight here. So we leave out there. He's like, all right, you set everything back. All right, cool, because they shoot on sight here, historically. And then we keep going.
Nice.
We're both black. It was just us. And he's asking us, like, oh, why do you want to be a lantern? Why do you want to making fun of the answers to? He was hilarious. He's like, okay, here comes the part. We're going to make a fly trap door. He falls down. He's like, oh, well, y'all failed. Okay, hopefully he's still alive. Okay, he's still there. And he's like, okay, you guys have passed. And then he has a whole box, and it's all these Green Lantern rings. And
Yeah.
you get to select your Green Lantern ring. You do the oath and everything. Then after that, you go and you get a Heineken afterwards. And then it's like, I was like, y'all don't have ginger beer? I was like, all right, I'll just have water. That's fine. But he made it really fun. And that experience with everyone there. And also, I'm a huge Green Lantern fan, right? So seeing that and then seeing like, they have some suits as well. And then them playing like, just the Green Lantern lore. And there are three different things you could have done as well. Because I did one thing, and Tiffy had done another thing, and other groups had did different things as well. So it wasn't just like the same thing for everybody. But like I think that was probably my favorite thing about San Diego Comic Con. That was stand out.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Very dope. Very dope. Yeah, fam. I mean, with the next big con coming up, I think it's New York Comic Con, isn't it? It's going to
Yeah.
be in just a little
I,
month. Yeah, so I think that's dope. That's dope. I'm glad you had a good time. Looked like it
yeah.
was a good time. uh, I think before we get out of here, last to say, obviously, Nali gave us the great plug earlier. Please go check out the website. It
Yeah.
is brand new. It is refreshed. We got a lot of new content, a lot of stuff we talked about in more detail, obviously, on the site that we did actual reviews and write ups for. Got some cool stuff coming. So I'm excited about that, and we'll roll out these subscriptions and all the benefits for that coming up soon. So
Yes.
very excited about that. It's kind of the first time we've done like more expansive thing for the site. So it's taken off and it's looked pretty dope. But I think that's gonna do it for us. Again, my name is William,
Nali.
Omar.
and we will check y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out with us. Peace.